music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 1 reunion part 2. So part 2, yeah. It was a good reunion. I'll say that. Lipstick of the day, as y'all always know, I try to say which lipstick I'm wearing. This is also Urban Decay. This color is called Crank. It reminds me of one of the colors I have that is Kat Von D, but it's still a different color, and it isn't a liquid, it's a matte, but I still like it. So yeah. If you have not done so already, a lot of people will be saying, oh, I wish I could learn more about you and like what you're doing day to day and all this other stuff. Follow me on IG. My IG is J_Lee's_corner. So, Jay Lee's Corner, just underscores in between each one. Just so that you can see more. I do post little stuff, me going to work, me at work, little stuff here and there that I do post. So if you just want to see me a little bit more, outside of me talking on YouTube about stuff, go ahead and follow me on IG. And yeah, so yep, J_Lee's Lees_corner on IG, and the link is also on my YouTube page, like in the banner. It has like IG. You can go there and just hit it, and it should take you to my IG page. Anywho, Love Hip Hop Miami. So the episode starts off, and we see what really happened with Amara La Negra and Hollywood when he brought up that she was like at his house. So she really did spend the night at his house. They just did not have sex. Now we can say, I'm trying to think how to work. Some people don't like him, point blank, period. And I get it because of things he said. I completely get it. I'm not harping over it. I'm like, it's fucking reality TV. It is what it is. He says the reason he brought it up was because she kept saying all season how he was this horrible, horrible person, but never said how, they kind of hung out at other times and it was fine. She said that she was at his house because they were at the studio hanging out or whatever. It was really late, and he lived closer to the studio than where she lived. So he offered her to spend the night at his house. He said that he had just moved into the house, so he didn't have much. He had maybe a bed and like an air mattress. And so she did stay the night. I guess supposedly she then came back and brought him sheets and stuff because he had just moved in, and so she was giving him some stuff. So I guess that was his way of proving she ran this "she hate me" storyline into the ground, but in real life it wasn't always like that. And I can understand why he's saying that, and I also can understand why Amara La Negra didn't bring it up. It's because she still feels some kind of way, and she isn't over what he said, and she just does not accept his apology. This is my thing about what he said. What he said, was it wrong? Yes. But people on these reality shows, and people say dumb shit. They do. So to keep making it seem as if he's just the worst piece of shit, let's not forgive him. I mean, I can't sit up here and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said A, B, and C. He said over and over again, he said it the wrong way. He didn't mean it how it came out. But even on the reunion, he was saying how, for him, he doesn't even fully understand the Afro-Latina thing. And I said myself too when the season first came on, I didn't know what the fuck it was. He brings up that his parents are like white and whatever else, but I guess he's not Latino either. So he just said how he was confused too. What else did she say? Yeah, she said she like him was a thing. He said, because even at one point his dumb ass said, she keeps talking about how her hair grows like an afro. And he said, no, doesn't your hair just go curly? And he said, is curly the same thing as an afro? My thing is, people keep saying, well, he isn't that dumb. He can't. Some people don't know. And you can't get upset if someone doesn't know something and they say some dumb shit. And then they saying shit, well, I didn't know. I didn't mean like that. I just didn't know. And I said some dumb shit. People taking it as if he knew exactly what an Afro-Latina was. And he purposely said dumb shit knowing what it was. He didn't know. I said I didn't know either. The only difference was when I didn't know, I asked the questions. He didn't ask anything. So I'm over it. You know, I do feel like that storyline or that premise was dragged through the whole season, all because of a comment about her afro. I was kind of over it. Honestly, I was. I hope they do not bring that shit up next season. He isn't the first person to say he does not understand something. He won't be the last. And as we all know, Love and Hip Hop Miami was the first time any of us had seen anyone of Latino descent who does not look like J-Lo, Sophia, what's her name? Sophia, the girl from, what's her name? Is it Sofia Vergara? I think that's her name. You know, Eva Longoria. We didn't see that before. I had never seen that before. I didn't even know that Juju, who I had seen all over Cameron's IG, who was on Love Hip, I didn't know she was Afro Latina or Cuban Latina. I didn't know any of that because it's not in the mainstream. So I think for people like, well, he should know because he lives in Miami. I live in Detroit, but I don't know who Cash Doll is, and she's a goddamn Detroit rapper. I couldn't spot her out of a lineup. So my thing is, you can live somewhere and not be aware of something that's happening there because you just don't know. So I'm over the whole shit, completely over it. I think they should be too. As far as that, you know, he said some dumbass shit. It was completely stupid, but at this point in time, he apologized for it. And I'm a person of, if someone apologizes, this move would fuck on and let's keep it moving because they need to hold the storyline for next season. So it is what it is. You know, they then asked Veronica about why she even brought him to the party for him to apologize to Amara. And she said because she thought that she was just trying to fix it because Amara didn't make it seem as if it was a race issue. It was a colorism issue. They thought it was just a hair issue. And that, you know, they didn't think about it, you know. Then JoJo come, you trying to do whatever. You out here sucking dick for money. Honey, when she said that, excuse me, and Miami Tip said, well, y'all have sucked some dick for some money. I said, well, I haven't. Like, who out here sucking dick for money? Not me, baby. No. But it was cute how Miami Tip was like, you talking shit about something that people on the stage have done. So, you know, hush up, little girl. So, even Steph was telling Amara, like, you know, to stop saying what Hollywood said was colorism, and then stop saying how her and Veronica was also put into the stereotype of colorism. They were saying like, you didn't make it seem as if that was what it was about. And then he then said she didn't until she seen how much attention she got from it, and then that's all she talked about. He said on his thing, it wasn't about trying to make her feel any kind of way because of her race, but again, because he don't know shit. They said initially you made it about your hair, and then once you seen the stuff, you made it more about colorism or whatever. And like Amara was loud. I can say that. She was, in my opinion, she was yelling really loud, kind of over talking other people to get her point across. She was speaking from English to Spanish, and I hate when I have to read subtitles because I don't even pay attention sometimes. And I wanted all of them to allow the other one to speak, but we know that ain't what happens in these reunions. But I felt like she just kept over talking people. Well, oh, whatever, that's not true, you know. And I feel like, again, I think I said this last time, if she didn't have this whole, I feel offended because he talked about me and he is dogging Afro-Latinas, I think if that was not what she was talking about, people would be like, I wish she had stopped talking so much. I wish she would have shut. She got lucky that happened. And I don't mean that in the aspect of she isn't musically talented, because I think she's so fucking musically talented, but I think she also got on my fucking nerves on this reunion because she just kept yelling and over talking people. And I felt like the issue that she had with him isn't that big. Like, your whole issue this whole season was because he said that he didn't like your hair, and you took that to be something completely different. And it was more because, and I do think it was honestly a big ass miscommunication that spiraled into some colorism shit that neither one of them intended it to be. And I mean, I don't think he intended that. I don't think Amala attending that either, but something real little spiraled and it became this big thing, and I just want them to be able to move on from it. We see Afro-Latina now, people understand what it is, but in the beginning of the season, a lot of people did not know what it was. So, whatever. We do see him leave because he got tired of her like kind of yelling and fussing and whatever. So he did get up and he walked away. But we do see how even Miami Tip says to Amara, she was like, it might sound dumb, but people really did wonder if your afro was real or fake. Well, why does that even matter? Why does it matter? And my thing is, I don't think admitting that people wondered about it means it's a stupid thing. People wonder about all kind of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? People wonder, I wondered if it was real or fake because it looked amazing. It looked amazing, and they just wonder, wow. Because I have a friend who wears her hair natural. I wear mine natural sometimes too, and she was like, I wonder how she gets her afro like that because I want mine like this. I think that's the reason a lot of people wonder, because they wanted their hair like that. So if I want my hair like yours, tell me where you got your wig from, or tell me where the weave came from. You know what I'm saying? You can say that. I think that was the thing. And I think because she always spoke about her hair, I love myself, my afro, you kept talking about it, so you can't wonder if people wonder, was it real or fake? If J-Lo say her ass is jiggling all over the place, is J-Lo ass real? People used to ask that question. Is Kim Kardashian's ass real? People ask that question. Like, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm over and I'm done. This is my last thing to say about that. Next season, Amara, Hollywood, Steph, Veronica, they better not bring up not afro, no hair, none of that shit. I mean, have a real ass storyline. Veronica used the word nigga. They brought it up. They did ask a couple of people about it. This is what I would say. When she said it, it pissed me off. I said that in my reviews before. When they asked her who did she identify as, she said she identifies as black because either her grandmother, her great grandmother was African American. I don't know. She just doesn't look black, and I don't know what her parents look like. And in the African American culture, I think light-skinned blacks use the word nigga. It is what it is. But you don't want a person who's really white and passing as black to use it, and then using the excuse that we all came from Africa. Well, did you come from Africa? Did you? You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole thing of, I'm still not okay with her using the word. If she has literally African American grandparents, I get that she is in some way African American, but I mean, I can be honest and say I didn't like her using it, and I can say that because I don't think she's black. I does not. She could be a whole Rachel Dolezal, that lady who was white and was claiming to be black. Those are the vibe Veronica gives me. But when Trina said, because she's from, I think she said, wherever she's from in Miami, it's a mixture of all these different races, including black, including, whatever, and they use the word. So if she's from there, that can be why she thinks like that. And I can't be offended if that's how that place is. But at the same time, I don't like it. So yeah, it is what it is. Michelle and Prince, I did not care about they back and forth. I don't care about either one of them being the prince or the princess, the king or the queen of Miami nightlife. I give zero fucks. I was really laughing my ass off because Prince was on that dang on stage and some goddamn on slippers. And I mean some real life slip-on slippers with no backs to them and a goddamn on pink satin suit. Made me laugh the whole time. I'm like, I get he likes pink. I get he likes being different. But and what's the slippers bejeweled? I said, come on now, bruh. I just, it made me giggle the whole goddamn on time. We then see a little scene that Prince and Gabby actually made out. Yep, as much as they said that they were just friends, no. It was a scene that they never showed during the season, and it was them like hanging out at the beach, and then he had her come on his lap, and he rubbed on her butt, and then they started making out. Girl, Liz was pissed off. Liz got up. She started crying. Like, it was a real ass moment. She got up, walked off stage. She was crying. Prince did try to go after her. I don't want to see you. Don't talk to me. Get away from me. So, he go back on stage. We did see Shay go after her and everything. Blue, baby Blue, do not like Gabby. See, like I told you was a motherfucking groupie, going off. But I'm like, it's really funny. You was pissed off that somebody was speaking up on your storyline and telling them how they should shut up, but you speaking up on someone else's storyline. So you know what? You can't be talking like that. So Prince come back out, and he does say how him and Gabby kissing happened after him and Liz broke up. And so he was technically single. He said, but he get that she's hurt because she's just seeing it for the first time. So he completely understands her being shocked. And Shay was in the back like, well, don't be out here, in here, hurt. Excuse me. Come out, let him know how you feel or whatever. So when Shay and Liz was walking back out, this fool Prince say, "Oh my God, they found Lil Scrappy me." I say, did he put Lil Scrappy? He said, they about to Lil Scrappy me, and they were. I said, look, bruh, run. But he sat there. Liz come back out, and she says how, she did love him. She do love him. So to see him give affection and kiss another woman really hurt her, But she looks at him and she's like, you know what? You dead to me. I don't care. I can't deal with that. You really hurt me. And you can see, one, that she do love him. Like, if nothing else, she do love him. That part is real. And you can see that he did feel bad about hurting her, but at the same time, he didn't care. He cared, but he didn't care. Because what he said was, it's done, and it's done now, and nothing I can do to change it. I think he knew how pissed she was, but I do think they're going to be back kicking it next season. Meaning he going to be trying to win her back, because that's a good storyline, and honestly is. Joy and Trick. I don't care about that either, simply because Trick and Joy have been separated for at least 4 years, and he said how he won't give her a divorce until he finds someone that he approves of. He admits that he's been selfish. He says that he loves her so much that he wants to find her a good husband. Joy dumb for even putting up with it. I mean, at this point in time, you enjoying the mere foolishness that he's putting you through, you enjoy that shit. Because my thing is, ain't no way on God's green earth that I will be paying all the pennies I have in my purse to divorce somebody who's just making me stay with them. It's just stupid. We didn't see a little part of Trina asking Trick why would he call her and Don some hoes when he got their community dick. And my thing was, I expected him to explain why he said it, or say he didn't mean like that, but he didn't even do that. He just admitted he said it. So I'm like, well, clearly he said that y'all hoes, and he a hoe too. So hey, it is what it is. I really was like, did she realize that he didn't take it back? Okay, whatever. Shay and Joy. I feel two kind of ways about that. Shay was saying how, her and Scrappy were not together. Her and Pleasure P weren't a couple either. So she was pissed off that Joy would go tell P anything because they wasn't together. Okay, I get that part. She also says how she should have stayed out of it. And she was trying to apologize. So what pissed me off about it is Trina got booked, Joy got booked. And I feel like this. Everyone knows who Shay is. Even if we said that she's a joke, she go from show to show, we know who the fuck Shay is. Like, we can't negate that. 2, we all know that she pop off. She fight. That's what she do. Point blank to period. When Joy went back and told Pete something about Shay, she had to have known that Shay would find out. You're on fucking Love and Hip Hop, people. Come on, let's not be stupid. So for Joy or Trina to assume Shay wouldn't pop off on Joy, to me, was stupid. I don't give a fuck if we is in Miami, who you are. If you know who I am, and you don't want any beef with me, and you feel like you was above someone beefing with you, then don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Why say something about the one person who fight? Shay fight. It's what she do. that ain't no fucking surprise. So when Trina said, well, that's some, because when Shay was trying to apologize, Joy kind of wasn't trying to hear it. Whatever, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay, well, bitch, okay, what's on site? So my thing is, Shay should not have to bow down to Joy or growl to Joy or please forgive me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't. And I like how Shay stood her ground and to not grovel because we in Miami. Oh my God. Well, Beyonce just posted a photo. I want to see, because y'all know Beyonce posted a photo real late. It's either other damn twins or it's a tour or something. So I just have to always be sure that when Beyonce posts something, I see what it is. And me being on here, Ultrasound from the Wearable Art Gala. I'll look at that later. So, but I'm like, is the twins? No, it wasn't, so we safe. Anywho, yeah, but Trina, what was I just saying? God damn it. Yeah, Trina acting like Shay should like bow down and not whatever. I can't, that was some hoe ass shit and you speaking on her. First of all, Joy and Shay was arguing. Okay, they were literally arguing. Did Shay come in to start some shit? Yes, she did. But Joy didn't back down and neither did Shay. Joy said first, you don't want it with me, bitch. When you say that to someone who's rowdy, and it's Shay, you wasn't arguing with Don. You weren't arguing with Trina. You weren't arguing with Miami Tip. You was arguing with Shay. I beat a bitch ass at any given time, or get my ass beat at any given time. I'm gonna fight regardless of if I win or if I win or lose. That's who you was arguing with. So my thing is for Joy to be like, well, bitch, you want to be me. Of course, Shay not gonna. Oh my God, that's Joy. I'm not gonna say no. She gonna want to fight. Joy stood up. Shay stood up. Trina can't get pissed because Shay reacted quicker than Joy did. Y'all was in a heated debate and Shay fucking fights. My thing is, if Joy did not want to fight when Shay started being dumb, if Joy too good to fight because she tricks wife, walk away. Bitch, I ain't finna buck with you. You beneath me. I'm leaving. I'm not beefing and fighting with a bitch who's below me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let a bitch who's below me even rile me up. So my thing is, if Trina felt like her and or Joy was too good for Shay to be fighting because they in Miami, then Joy should have walked the fuck away. Because you can't expect Shay to not be Shay. Shay is Shay. Good, bad, or indifferent, that's what the fuck she do. That's why they brought her on the show, to be that spice. That's what the fuck she do. So I felt like y'all on Love and Hip Hop, they fight on Love and Hip Hop. Don't be on the show. Don't be on the show. If you don't, and not even that, or if you're going to be on the show, don't associate with certain characters. You just don't do it. Duh. Okay? So yeah. That's how I felt about it. I like how Shay, because again, Shay was trying to apologize. Joy didn't want to hear it. So bitch, if you don't want to hear it, well then fuck you then. I don't care. Look, I just feel like Shay don't have to get no bitch no pass. I feel like I wouldn't give a bitch a pass if I was in that situation. Shay not gonna get not damn bitch no pass. Neither would I. The only people who get a pass would be my mama, Beyonce, maybe Oprah, and Michelle Obama. Anybody else can catch it. Okay? And I feel like Shay was like, bitch, you ain't nobody at all. Not P. Baby Blue did say, you know what? We in Miami. That's Trick, that's Trina, that's Joy. You know, just say sorry and let it be what it is. But she was trying to apologize. She then said, look, I said sorry. She don't want to hear it. So, you know, I don't care. It is what it is. She tried to squash it. Joy on this big bad, whatever. I'm not from Miami. I don't know how she go in Miami. I can only comment from a viewer's perspective. And I feel like when you on a show as in Love and Hip Hop, and you know the characters, you've seen seasons before, you know how this shit go. You know Shay fight bitches. So my thing is, I wouldn't even put myself in a position to have to beef with a bitch if I think I'm too good. The same way Trina didn't do shit this season besides sit next to other people and let they throw a line, be her throw a line. Trina didn't do shit this season because she thought she was too good. So she purposely stayed out of beef that where it could be where she got into a fight. Joy put herself into a fighting situation when she went and involved herself between Scrappy, Pleasure P, and Shay. Let's call a spade and let it be what it is. So anyway, Gunplay and Kiara. It was really cool. You know, Gunplay went to rehab. You know, he also said he got his teeth white and he got his skin cleaned up. I thought that was hilarious. She says how him going to rehab really made her realize that he was serious. And so, you know, she was happy about that. And he also said how he is healthier now, you know, he is more focused. He's just kind of keeping himself busy, working and everything. And he says how he really loves Kiara to death and that she really helps him. I thought that was beautiful. This segment was really short, sweet, and cut to the point. So that was a great thing because he was really doing bad. And it's cool to see him acknowledge how much he loved and respect that girl because she really did be like, look, take your ass to rehab because if not, I can't be with you no more. And he did it and he's better off for that. So, you know, that's a good thing. JoJo and her parents. We don't even need JoJo on the show. This her parents. I mean, because the whole part of her being on the show, they didn't really talk about JoJo much at all. And the fact that her parents got a whole segment was crazy. You know, her mom, her dad both are there. Her father brings up how he did shut her store down because it did not make any money in the first 3 months. So while she like, oh, my business is booming, bitch, it wasn't booming too much because your daddy closed your store. He says he said even though that's his daughter, it was business. Like, it didn't make business sense to keep it up because it wasn't making any money. And I'm like, well, because nobody like her. He then brings up that he divorced his wife because he said she was in the United States, you know, partying with her friends and not taking care of the kids. He said, I sent her to the U.S. to be a mother and to take care of the kids, but she wasn't. And then he said, you know, every week or every month, she was having different surgeries. She had her face done, her boobs. He kept saying, you know, I gave her $2 million to, you know, pay for her bills, and it was always something. And so I divorced her because she wasn't doing what I thought she was gonna do. She said he was in Mexico cheating. I think her daddy is a Mexican drug dealer. What is he? I mean, is he in oil? Like, is it oil in Mexico? Was that dumb? I don't know. I just wonder what he do that he sent them to America and he's still in Mexico. And I just think he's like a cartel member. I just don't know. But yeah, I mean, but no, maybe not because he's on TV, so he can't be a real drug dealer because the drug dealers won't be on TV. But he's into something. And I don't know what, but I like how he said, like, even though she's my daughter, I gave her money to have a store and the store didn't make any money. So why would I keep it open? That means she's a true businessman. So yeah, I thought that was cool. And that was our reunion. You know, Mara performed at the end. I forgot the name of the song that she performed. The performance was really good. She was dressed really cute. I was very happy that she did not have an afro for this reunion. I think that was really cute. I think if she did, it would have been like, girl, come on now, girl. I do feel like the fact that Trick and Trina performed on the first part and she performed on the second part, like, was they her opening acts? Maybe not. It was a good song. I think she is very talented. I think she is the Cardi B of Love and Hip Hop Miami, to where she came on first season and she popped like Cardi B did. And as long as she play her cards right and she does not stay on Love Hip Hop too long, I think that she will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I think she's a great artist. I just need her, if she comes back next season, I need it to be a different storyline. I need her to be working on her music and actively growing and just have something besides, I don't want to hear shit about her in Hollywood, nothing about her and Veronica or Steph. I want to hear about her and what she has going on and her talents and how great she is as a person and as a artist. And the people in the audience knew the song. Okay, girl, go ahead, I'm all in that, girl. So, other than that, I'm all done here. So, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.